how to introduce yourself in Haida, which which is where your Haida nickname will come in handy for the Haida name part of it. Okay. Oh, Tony, there's no class on Monday, and on Monday, February 24th, we're going to do introductions in class. So that's what we are going to be preparing for. The introduction. Let me um, scroll down to where we left off. Okay, this one is Tammy's, as she has the high nickname Hoot High. So Hadala is this is how she would start. Good people. Atlan anas di good and I log, and I'm happy to be here. That's the phonetics. And then Hoot High Hinu Hadkish Ikiong, followed by phonetics. And the translation, good people, I'm happy to be here. My Haida nickname is Hoot High, and then she could explain that it means have that backwards, sunshine eagle in Old Haida. And then we have Sebastian's, which is the same thing, but with the Haida name Hoots Kadanga's clever brown bear. And uh, Big Bear, uh, Haida word for seagull is an S loaded K. So I think we have to take one of those S's and drag it over. Um, or we could leave it the way it is. Um, Seagulls S loaded K I with a tone mark N. Um, but okay. Um, Big Bear knows his introduction, so it's not all typed out. Um, let's get yours going, Tony. We just need to copy and paste and then change out the Haida nickname. We'll take Tammy's, copy, paste, and change this to Ho Gulas. Um, change this to Ho Gulas. and change this to likes to fish. Um, Grease Keen, I better get you set up as well, even though you know, because we're gonna go around the room. Um, Let me see. I take this part and bring it down. Um, and put it right here. You already know the phrases. Okay, and I'll just do a translation. Um, Good people. Um, I am happy to be here. Um, my hidden name is Guiskin. Um, oh, the W is not pronounced. Geeskin.
No,
Um,
it's a hard K.
yeah, Geeskin.
There.
Geeskin. 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 Um, okay, we'll start with, well, I'll start with mine and then we'll go around the room. Harala is Atlan Anas de Gunai Lagen. Um, oh, I left out English names. So Tammy's would be Tammy Garza, Hinu D, whoops, uh,
Young.
Young. My name is Tammy Garza. And then she goes into her hiding name. Oh, this is in wrong paste, take this out. Okay. Um, so when I do mine, it would be Harala isus atan anas de gunai lagan, rabies hinodikian, dacus is kenhuya hadas, hinu hadkis dikian. Good people, I'm happy to be here. Uh, my name is Rob Yates. My hiding names are Duck Juice and Huya Hadas. And then I explain what my hiding names mean. Uh, Duck Juice means small shrimp, and Huya Hadas means white raven in Old Haida. Okay, Big Bear, we got to get you here with your saying. Let me put an Alexander. Um, D. Kiong, and then your Haida name. Okay, I did mine. Keith Keen, you're up next.
Adela is this Atlan Ach on Ach die good night log. Big Bear Alexander Hinu di Kiang is Ken Hinu Hat Kik di Kiang.
Ang Hulagan, how um
It's time for the fish guy.
yeah. Islanachin, Tony.
Oh man, this is the first time I've seen this, so
Okay, yeah, I know I don't mean to throw you to the wolves.
I'll give it a
Um
shot. I will give it a shot.
well, we have the phonetics. Um
Isis.
so we have Hadala Isis, and then we have the phonetics for Aklan Anas, Digudinai, Lagan, and wait, we got to put in Tony Bennett.
Uh-huh.
You sound like a famous singer.
No, I don't sound like him at all.
Okay, and then we gotta have um my name is Tony Bennett down here. Okay, so we have, look, darn it, I had it perfectly lined up. We have Harala Isis, Atlananas de Goodnight Lagan, Tony Bennett, Hinodikion, Hinu Di Ki Ong. This is the phonetics. And then your Haida nickname, Hogulas Hinu Hatkish Dikion with the phonetics underneath.
Right.
I'll do it one more time. Hadala Isis, Atlan Anas De Goodinai Lagan, Tony Bennett Hinu Dikion, Ho Gulas Hinu Hatkish Dikion. Tony Das Gusu.
Padala Isis. Atlana. Ati Guding. Isla. Gum. Tony Bennett, Hindu di Keong. Tony Bennett, Hindu di How. I'm sorry. How Gudas, Hindu Hot Kithdi Keong.
Hadala Isis, Atlan Anas De Goodnight Lagan, Tony Bennett Hinu Dikion, Hogulas Hinu Hadkish Dikion. So we will keep practicing. Um, there's no class Monday, but we'll practice again on Wednesday. Also, I will send this to you, Tony, so that you could practice. So this is page 5. So your portion is on page 5 of this document. Hoots, Katana.
Kadangas.
You're up
Yes.
here. Oh, oh, uh, Hoot, Hoot, Hoot High is entering the room. Um, bear with me, Hoots Kadangas. I'm gonna bump your stuff down. Tony, yours might be on page 6 by now. Yeah, it's gonna be on page 6. I don't like when the phrases are divided up between pages. So you are on page 6 now. Okay. Okay, for Hoots Kadangas, we have Harala Isis, Atlan Anas Igunay Lagang. Oh, sorry, we're not quite ready, Hoots Kadangas. We have to put in Claremont, right?
Clermont. Yes, that's right.
Claremont.
I will do it with my French accent.
Okay. Hinu Di Kiong. And then I have to come down here and add it to the translation. My name is Sebastian Clermont. Okay. Okay. So we have Harala Isis, Atlan Anas Igunay Lagan, Sebastian Hinodi Kiong, Hoots Kadangas Hinuhadkis Dikiong. I should take your name and the translation out from here, interrupting the flow. I'll just copy and paste it below right here and then take it out from here. Let me know, Hoots Kadangas, if you need any more phonetics.
Okay, I will try with that. Hadala Isis, Atlin Anal di Godenai Lagang, Sébastien Clermont, Inu di Kiang, Hoot Kadang As, Inu Hot Kil di Kiang.
Now, we have Hoot High with us now. Hoot High, welcome. As a refresher, we are practicing Harala Isis, Atlanamnas Igunay Lagan. Then we added Chami Garza, Hinudi Kiong, followed by Hoot High, Hinu Hadkish Di Kiong. You're on mute.
Hadala Isis, Atlan Alf di Gudinai Lagan, Tammy Garza, Hinu Had Kil di Kilang.
Oh, I'm sorry. We skipped a line. This line here, Tammy Garza, Hinudi Kiong.
Tammy Garza, Hinu di Kiang. Hoot Hai, Hinu Hot Kil di Kiang.
So you said, good people, I'm happy to be here. My name is Tammy Garza. My hidden nickname is Hoot High. And then you could share with them that it means Sunshine Eagle in Old Haida. Um, and same with you, Hoots Cardangas. When it comes to the English translation, good people, I'm happy to be here. My name is Sebastian Clermont. My hidden nickname is Hoots Cardangas. And then you could share with them that it means clever brown bear. You could share further um, that this name was inspired by master Haida artist Bill Reed. Um, okay, so we went around the room, but we need to do it again. It takes more than just a few seconds to get this down. Um, Again, I'll start with me. Um, Harala isis atlan anas tigunay lagen. Rabbi Hinodikian, Dakjus iskin huya hadas. Hinuhadkis dikian. Good people, I am happy to be here. That's the other part we got to practice. We got to practice the translation. So good people, I'm happy to be here. My Haida name is Rabbi. Um, my Haida names are Dakjus and Huya Hadas, which mean small shrimp and white raven, respectively. Oh, after that, then we have to address whoever we're talking to with Ha'a, and then they know uh, that you're done, and that a lot of times if you if you go to a meeting and they go around the room asking for your introductions. Um, so after you say how, then they know someone else's turn to introduce themselves. Um, Especially if you get into native politics or tribal boards. Um, okay, up next on uh, the screen, we have Keith Kane.
Harala isis atlan an achti good night log is kin. Oh wait, Big Bear Alexander Inu di Kion is kin Inu had kikti Kion. Good people, I'm happy to be here. My name is Big Bear Alexander. My Haida name is Ken. How
Ulagan. Um, Up next, we have Ho Hulas. Right here.
Okay. Padala is Atlan of die Goodene Lagen. Tony Bennett, Hinu di Yang. Ogulas Hinu Hakith di Tiang. Good people, I'm happy to be here. My name is Tony Bennett. My Haida nickname is Parkulas. Ula. Pawa.
Hulagan.
Mm.
Next we have Hoots. Kadungas. Let's see, where are you? Right here. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to highlight what you need to read, and the screen jumps a little bit. Okay, here we go.
Hadala Isis, Hatlin Anal di Gudenai Lagan, Sébastien Clermont, Hinu di Kiang, Hoots Kadang As, Inu Ot Kil di Kiang. Good people, I'm happy to be here. My name is Sébastien Clermont. My Aida nickname is Hoot Kadangas. Awa.
Hulag and how okay, Hoot High. I believe you're first. Yep. Um, Meaning you're the first one that we typed up. Um, I did not want that screen to jump. Can you see the whole screen? It jumped again. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna highlight it.
I can see the whole screen right now.
Okay.
Adala is Atlan of the Gudenai Lagen. Tammy Hin U di Kian. Hot Hai Hinu Hot Kilth di Kian. Good people, I am happy to be here. My name is Tammy Garza. My Haida nickname is Hoot Eye or Sunshine Eagle, pronounced in Old Haida. Hawa.
Hulag and how okay. Um so if you want to add to your introduction, you could always do so. Um, um, you would have to add, if you wanted to add more pleasantries, you would have to do it after Auckland Anas de Goodnight Lagan. So if you want to say, I'm happy to see you folks, you would say, Galant Kingsley de Goodnight Lagan. I'm happy to see you folks. This one's a little bit more inclusive. Dalang Wad Luang. King Sage, the good night. Lagan. I'm happy to see all of you folks. This one is the dash doesn't belong there. This one is a highly favored phrase. Dalang Ace Andi Hangilgan. I'm honored with your folks' presence. After the pleasantries, you could state your name and your Haida name or Haida nickname like we've been doing, or you could go into your family lineage. Um, yeah. So I could say Elizabeth Yeltatsi John the non Uegan. This is the best format for my great grandmother was, because grandmother's grandmother. So that's a great great. Um, this non chaos, it just means old grandmother. And this one has some English mixed in, so I don't like it as much, but you can do it. The old non-Uijan. Some of the elders um, did that route. And you could do great great grandfather as well. After this, we are a matrilineal society, so you would do great great grandmother first, and then go to great great grandfather. Then next, your great grandmother. This here is the best format. Di non au uigen, my grandmother's mother, which is the same as great grandmother. And then you could, after this, you could choose to do great grandfather. Um, I I don't start doing anything paternal until grandfather. So up next is my grandmother. For me was so that would have been Jenny Vandal Carl de Nonuigen. And then I could have said George Carl de Chinuigen. My grandfather was George Carl. And then we come down to the parents. And um, we would do mother first because we're a matrilineal society. Uh, and my parents are both past, so I would use the past tense. Um, Ethel Carl Yates, the Au Egen. My mother was Ethel Carl Yates. For the father, it depends if you're male or female. For Hoot High, you would say D hot u Egen. I'm imagining that your father's still alive, right? Hoot High, is your father still alive?
He is not.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Um, then we would do, um, you would state your father's name and D hot u Egen. For me, I would say Ralph Tex Yates, D Hun u Egen. My father was Ralph Tex Yates. Amir, you could state your children. There's two ways of saying daughter. You could say Kit Jadis, which is female child, or you could simply say Kujanga. Here's son, Kit Islangas. And then after all that, then you state your name and then your Haida name or your Haida nickname. But this is the format. All these blank spots, you simply put their name there and you have the phrase. If you guys don't mind, I think I'm going to take out some of these that don't quite fit. This one fits perfectly. These two are, whoops, I got to be careful. Oh, I got to start over here and take out both lines. because it's only D non ow that fits perfectly for my great grandmother. Um, okay,
Dr.
that
Ju,
looks
um, if I have grandmother on my maternal side that is traceable, I would say her first. But if I have a grandmother who might be equally as well known down my grandfather's side, not my father, but my grandfather, and I know her name too, so I know my eagle side and I know my raven side grandmothers, would I say her in the same way? Would I say my eagle grandmother first and then my raven grandmother second? Great, I'm sorry, and they're great great grandmothers. They're
they're great greats.
yeah.
Um,
I know I have Julia Nix down that's my unbroken female line. And then I have Sally Logan, and that's the line that she's the daughter of Sunny Hat.
um, um,
And that's the mother of my grandfather that I've met, my great grandfather. So she would be a great great. I guess I'm just curious, do I include them? Is it proper, or should I just stick with the Julia Nix side?
the Julia Nix side,
Okay.
matrilineal.
Okay.
So, because, as we go back, through our family lineages, um, we have two parents and
Yeah.
4 grandparents, and then we have 8 grandparents, and then
Yeah.
16 great greats. So we do the maternal line first. After you do your maternal great great grandmother, if you want, you can do your great great grandfather on your maternal line. So, in other words, Julia Nix's husband. Um,
Okay.
and so you would do um, Di Chin Chin U Ejin, my great great grandfather was, but state their name first. Do you
What?
want me to add this in here for the great great grandfather?
Yes, his name was Joseph Charles. The thing about Joseph Charles's child and Julia Nix's child is Gilbert Charles, and that's my great great grandfather that I've met. He lost his wife early and never remarried, but he remained with us, and he did something in the way that kind of demonstrates the confusion of trying to fit in to the paternal, trying to migrate over to paternal, to tracing paternally. And what he told us was to remember that we were Raven, and he almost made us claim that side, so that when I was discovering things about the eagle side and understanding the female lineage, I then understood his confusion in bringing the raven of his mother, Lottie, to us. And so it spurred me to research him more deeply. And then I realized how important his mother was, how importantly placed his mother was, and why he would want us to remember her. So I've thought about this an awful lot. And I was hoping to ask for advice for a way to honor him in the way that he honored his mother. And I know we don't traditionally trace as deeply paternally, but I'm in a unique position where I can see how much he's trying to honor his mom. And that's where I'm wanting to be able to give that to him because he gave that to me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you could do it in English. Um, honor honor him and um yeah. Um,
Her name would be Sally Logan. That's her name. Yeah.
let's see, how am I gonna do my great grandfather? It's maternal, so that would be uh the non hot who Asian. Um, I didn't I didn't put in a translation here for Chin Chin. My great great uh, grandfather was. Um, then we have great grandmother, and now we have great grandfather, the non hot, my grandmother's father. So now I need that in English to match it. My great grandfather was. Okay. And then we have grandmother, and then we have grandfather, and then we have mother, and we have father. So now we have all of wherever there's a female component, there's a male component as well. Gosh, we don't
Easy.
have that much time left. We better go around the room and practice one more time. Um, Geese Kane is at the top of the screen. Let me see. Let me fix this. This got bumped around. These are living documents, so please forgive me if your introduction got moved to a different page. Gisa Kane Dash White Gusu.
Hala is Atlan an Achti Goodnight Lagen. Big Bear Alexander Hinu di Kyang. Is Ken Hinu Hat Kikti Kyang. Good people, I am happy to be here. My name is Big Bear Alexander. My hidden name is Gesken. Ha'a.
Gulag and how up next we have Hoots Kadangas.
Oh. Hadala Hizis, Hatlin an Al, die Goudenai Lagang. Sébastien Clermont, Hinou, di Kyong. Hoots, Kadangas, Hinou, Hat Kills, di Kyong. Good people, I'm happy to be here. My Aida nickname is Hoot Kadangas. Awa.
How Hoot. Hi. Let me find you. You're right here.
Hala is Atlan un auf die Goudenai Lagen. Tammy Garza, Hin U Di Kiang. Hoot Hai, Hinu, Xaad Kil Kiang. Good people, I am happy to be here. My name is Tammy Garza. My Haida nickname is Hoot Hai. Sunshine Eagle in Old Haida. Hawa.
Hulag and how Okay, we've got about 60 seconds. We have enough time to do the departure song. Okay, Keen,
Hey,
you want to
okay.
we'll sing this and we'll do every other line like we've done before.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay. House dance, king song, D2E, D2E. House dance, king song, D2E, D2E.
It's Quadungwe in La Song. It's Quadungwe in La Song.
The Managas king, D2E, D2E. The Managas king, D2E, D2E.
Digwe stick D2E, D2E. Digwe stick D2E, D2E.
Now, Hulagan. Perfect timing. It is now 1 o'clock sharp. Um, I will send out this worksheet by the introduction. Like I said, it's a living document, so it's changed since our last class. Uh, and again, there's no class this Monday, so I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Weekend guy last Have a good weekend, you guys.
How about duck juice?
Hawa. Bye-bye.
Sawa.
And I'm gonna work on Nathan's nickname.
Oh yeah, we need Nathan to have a nickname.
Computer guy.
Oh, something. I'm thinking more like Busy Beaver. He doesn't even take